So I'll give you one of my favourite memories from back in my playing days when I was an amateur. So I was very fortunate that I played for a number of years, national, international, and picked up a number of wins along the way. So I was very fortunate in that regard. My favourite memory though would probably come in 2017. So it was one of those years where your golf game, you seem to just struggle. So I played the first sort of 5-6 months of the year and just couldn't really find my A game. It didn't really make sense. So I played the Brabazon up at Woodall Spa and finished, I think, top 30 in. But it was just one of those weeks where you spend the whole time hitting out of heather. Just a frustrating week and just didn't really know where my game was at. So the week after, I had our Kent Amateur Championships at Kings Hill. Golf course that I really enjoyed to play. So the setup that we have for our county championships was 36 hole stroke play, and then it'll go into match play. So top 16 qualify, and then it goes into a head-to-head knockout to get down to the last two. So knocked up on there, obviously the first day. Hit a few balls in out the range, felt relatively confident. Swing felt okay. My first starting hole was the 10th hole, so par 5 sort of goes round to the left-hand side. Not a too difficult starting hole. So stepped up on the first hole, so 10th hole. Picked it up, felt very confident. I picked my spot, pull hook one straight into a bush left. So, right, okay. Vision of the wall, pop one down. Exactly the same shot, pull hooked it straight into a bush again. Had one of the officials down there at the time, Kieran Burns, so one of our members, stuck his hand up. Okay, right, he's got one of them at least. I wandered down there, yeah. Yeah, it's in the middle of that bush mark. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Kieran. So built my way in there into this sort of thorn bush, scratched the ball out, took a drop, took his advice of where to drop it, ran back, thought, okay, found the first one, let's take my medicine. So I just shipped one out over the bush and worked from there. Took the drop, finned it straight back into the bush. Okay, back in there, scratching around again. Found the ball, dragged it back out, took another drop, hit it over. Ended up finishing the hole with a 9. So not the best way to start your 36 hole qualifying. So it was a long 35 holes after that one. But somehow I think I shot 1 over level, so I ended up qualifying 15th place out of 16. So just scraped through. But it just turned bizarre. Went home that evening, hit a few balls in the net and sort of found something. Swing started to feel a little bit better. So turned up to the second day. Played against Liam Burns, so one of the sort of the best county players we've ever had, really. Played around, the game felt quite solid, didn't really hold too many putts, but ended up beating him on their 18th hole, so took a little bit of confidence from that one. Went through to the afternoon round, played against another first team player, so Mike Bush. Ended up exactly the same thing. Had a friend of mine appeared for the afternoon and caddied for me, so it gave me sort of not so much confidence, but just sort of helped me relax a little bit. So I went out and played some nice golf, in fairness. So I think between us was sort of 2-3 under maybe between us, and went down to the last hole as well. So I ended up making birdie on the last hole and ended up beating him. So going from starting the week with a 9 to getting through to the semi-final. So I thought, okay, if all else fails, it's been quite a successful week here. So turned up on third day and was drawn against the land of Robin Orchardson, and just I felt really calm. It was bizarre. My golf game seemed to have shaped up quite nicely. I thought, okay, let's go out and play. I felt really up for it, and shot 4 under in the morning round and ended up beating him 3-2. So somehow managed to make my way to the final, which I really couldn't figure out, and ended up getting paired against a lad called Charlie Hicklin, who lad from Wilderness. And funny enough, I was 15th qualifier, he was 16th qualifier. So just really bizarre how it all turned out. And then had a good friend of mine, Dan Brown, who's a member at Littlestone, turned up on the day and caddied for me in the final. Quite a few spectators come round and give some support. So it was just a really good atmosphere, really good fun. I just seemed to have the bit between my teeth that day. So played some really, really good golf. So I eagled the 2 par 5s on the front line. And ended up, I think I was 7 under through 13 holes. So played some really, really good golf and ended up winning, I think 6-5 was the final score. So I ended up picking up my 2nd county championships. So it was just one of those weeks where it started off really bizarre and then somehow ended up picking up the trophy at the end of the week. So just a really fond memory of mine, and something that I'll look back on and sort of always smile at. So that's my favourite memory from golf.